name is Barbara Delmonica. Welcome back to my channel. My hair doesn't look very good right now, and that is because on today's video, we're going to be chatting through 3 fun hairstyles that you can do with Twist of Gray hairbands. Twist of Gray is featured in November 2023's Curls Monthly mailer. So if you're a Curls Monthly subscriber, an extra warm welcome to you. If you're not a Curls Monthly subscriber, Curls Monthly is my curly hair subscription service where each month we send you 5+ of my favorite curly hair products directly to your doorstep. That way you can try brands you wouldn't have heard of before, small brands, big brands, old brands, new brands, and you're able to really test and try just different products so you can gradually find your curls favorite things. And every once in a while we throw in a fun accessory, and that's what we're going to be chatting about today. So this video is going to be great if you're a Curls Monthly subscriber and you're trying to figure out how to use your Twist of Gray headband. It's also going to be great if you're not a Curls Monthly subscriber and you have a Twist of Gray headband and you need some inspo on how to use it. So before we get into it, while I have this great hair today, we're going to be talking about some fast facts about these Twist of Gray headbands. These are actually homemade and they are wired headbands. So they actually have wire inside of them, which really help bend and keep their shape, which I have never seen before and I think is so beneficial. I'm like pumped about these. They're made in Canada. And the wire included makes it like super easy to wrap and twist and create different styles in your hair. And you can also take the wire out if you don't want it in there for a day and reinsert it if you need to. The best thing about the wire, in my opinion, is it really makes sure that the product does not like twist or wiggle. Once it is in your hair, it is in your hair. You do not have to worry about it sliding off. This is such a fantastic invention. Like, I'm actually shocked that this isn't just like crazy viral all the time. This is like an epic headband. They do offer 3 different types of styles of headbands. They have millions of patterns, but within each pattern they have different styles, and I have all 3 in front of me. The type that you got in Curls Monthly, if you're a Curls Monthly subscriber, is this one. It's the micro. You might have a different color, but this is what the micro looks like. And I'll show you what it looks like in my hair, but it's basically going to give you like the tiniest bow, and it also has like the smallest width as well. And then we have another style called the Bohemian. And the Bohemian is a much thicker width of the headband, and it actually wraps around your hair twice or once if you want like a really big bow at the top of your hair. And I can show you different ways that you can kind of like use and style this. But that is another option if you're looking for a different style. And then they also have the original. The original is a little bit thicker like the Bohemian, so it's not as small as the micro, but it has a much like kind of bigger, fluffier bow for the top of your head if you're really wanting to go for that like Rosie the Riveter look. These types of headbands are going to be great for anyone who wants to add some extra flair to your hair. I'm having a bad hair day today, so I'm going to show you how I can use these headbands to really fix and make my bad hair day a little bit better. So just the standard way that you would use these hairbands, you would just take it and put it under your hair and then bring it up to the top of your hair and literally just cross the sections over and twist them. Hence the name Twist of Gray. Gray is the person who makes these son's name, so that's where that comes from. Anyway, so boom, like super cute. Now obviously, like my hair isn't styled, I didn't try very hard, but that's how these work. I'm telling you, these are not budging. These stay in your hair. This like adorable bow stays all day. It's the cutest thing. Really could not be any cuter. So that's how the micro, the one that comes in Curls Monthly, works. Standardly, if you wanted to use the Bohemian, that is going to start at the top, then it comes down below, and then you can tie it if you wanted that type of look, or you can start from the back, bring it up to the front, do a little twisty, and then bring it down to the back, and now you see we have this little like knot in the front, and then I can just twist that right in the back, and again it stays all day. It's so much easier than like trying to tie a scarf around your hair. I know you know what I'm talking about, like when it gets in the back of your hair and it gets all stuck, it's like so annoying. So that is the Bohemian, and then the original you would do the same as the micro. So that being said, I'm going to show you 3 fun styles just with using the micro, which is inside of your Curls Monthly this month. So let's get to it. The first style that we're gonna do is probably like the more basic style. So this is just if you really wanted to like throw a headband in your hair. I'm going to do it with the bow facing up. You can definitely do it with the bow facing down. But this is just going to be if you just standardly want a headband in your hair. So the way I like to do this is I always like to push my hair back. I find when I like keep my hair to the side and then I push it up, it like sits in weird places. So if you start with your hair completely pushed back, it is going to just help your hair like stay in a good spot. Then I'm just gonna bring it up to the top of my head and like I'll put the bow where I want it to be. So I'll put it a little like off-centered here. And then I just twist the headband around itself. And then you can just sort of like fluff it and put it into spot. And then just sort of like fluff the edges as well. And then that's when you can kind of just like move your hair and kind of place it where you want it to be. A fun little trick if you're wearing a headband and like your hair is sticking up in weird places, maybe you have weird layers, is to actually just get bobby pins the color of your hair. And you can actually like use them, and you would put them not on the top layer because that would look odd, but if you put them on like layers under your hair that you can't really see, you can use them to sort of just like pat your hair down and guide it into place. So it's a little bit more like an organized chaos type of thing rather than like floofing all over the place. So that is definitely one thing you can do if you're having a bad hair day, specifically if you're having a bad hair day with like your front bang pieces, which definitely tend to be like the first to go in my opinion. The next hairstyle we're gonna do is a fun little ponytail. So this will be better for people whose hair is like kind of shot and basically needs to be washed, but they just haven't done a wash day yet. So you're gonna start by just grouping kind of your bang section and sort of puffing it a little bit. I think it just adds a little fun like texture. And then holding that back with 2 bobby pins on both sides. So I did that to this side. Now I'm gonna do that to this side. And I think this is also a really great way to like just like maintain the front pieces without like pulling them and slicking them back. Because a lot of times slick back hairstyles can just create like hair loss right here, which nobody really wants. Then you're just going to take a regular hair tie and put a ponytail. I like to line my ponytail always up with my chin line. That is like usually the most like flattering spot for a ponytail to be, but obviously put it where you like it. And then I'm just wrapping the ponytail. Now I'm taking my twist of gray headband and I'm going to wrap that around my hair. What I love with this is it will also really help just like keep my hair in place, but also give just like a cute little look to my hair as well. So I wrap that around twice, and then the last time I'm just going to wrap it around itself just so it stays and gives me this adorable little bow. And I'm just sort of like bending the bow a little bit to so it just like keeps its shape. But how cute is that? Just a fun little girly hairstyle, and that's like it's just such like a cute and fun way that you can really zhuzh up hair that should probably be washed but isn't. And my last hairstyle that I want to show you is one I love to do. Every time I wear my hair this way, I always get tons of comments asking how. And this is sort of like my, I call it my like Elaine from Seinfeld hair. So basically I'm gonna take kind of just like the front crown area of my hair and sort of do like a classic like early 2000s poof that we all used to know and love growing up. So sort of making like a little poof there and just securing it with 2 bobby pins on either side. Next, I'm going to take the hair that's next to my temples and I'm going to bring that up to where the poof is, and then I'm also just going to bobby pin that. And this I think is like one of the best hacks for wearing any headband because you can put, as you'll see in a second, a headband over this, just doing it on that other side. And it will just make like a really nice sort of like base because my hair's falling so nice back here and it's not going to like look all wonky. So this time I am just going to put the headband on with the bow facing down. Obviously you can do any way that works for you. So we're doing the bow facing down, and in the back of my hair, I'm just twisting the bow around itself just like I did when it was on the top of my hair. Like so. And now the headband will stay perfectly secure. You can kind of just like push it into spot and just see how like doing that hairstyle just makes for like such a nice, easy, honestly it looks like sort of 1960s-ish. I love it. But a cute little just like little flair to the hairstyle. So thank you so much for watching. I hope these hairstyles helped you. Definitely let me know below if you tried them at home, and let me know any other hairstyle ideas you have. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up if it has helped you at all, and make sure you're subscribed to this channel, and I'll see you next time.